Hi, I'm Ashraaq. Today's review is going to be about a new keyboard that I bought. Now for about 2 years I've been using this Logitech K230 keyboard, which is pretty good, but when you start doing a lot of typing like I do as a freelance writer, editor, content creator and person with roles in automotive journalism, tourism, hospitality and so many things, you really start whacking those keys a lot. And then you see that something like this, the K230, which is more suited for travel purpose, has its shortcomings. For example, even though it's a full-size keyboard with a separate number pad, it's a bit cramped together. It's very light, which is nice, but that also means that you can feel it flex a bit when you type. And it started to wear down a bit. For example, many of the keys here have now worn smooth, and the shift key, when I press it at a corner like that, it tends to stick sometimes. So an upgrade was in order. So what I did is, I found this Logitech K780, which I actually bought from Ray Electronics. You can find them on Instagram. I'll put a link in the description of this video, and I'm going to review it. Now this came to me by courier, and the box was a little bashed up, so well, I don't know how it's fared inside. Let's find out. In the meantime, I'd encourage you to like this video and subscribe to my channel, because I've got a lot of interesting content, gadget reviews, model car reviews, model train videos, and a few other things that I'm going to be venturing into in the near future coming right up. So let's see what the K780 is all about. So here we are, Logitech K780. Like I said, the box is a bit bashed up, so I don't know what condition it's going to be in. I'm just going to open it from the sides here. Let's see what we've got. Okay, so we've got the keyboard, which at first glance looks relatively undamaged. See, there's anything else in this box? No, there isn't. That's a piece of cardboard that's broken off. I don't know, maybe in transit it happened most likely. Then we've got some cellophane here, plastic, which I'm gonna remove. There's an arrow that tells you how to pull it. Here we go. Let's try that. Oh, this is very nice, very hefty feeling. I mean, when the package was being couriered, the weight was marked as 1.14 kilos, and even reviews say that the weight of this keyboard alone is close to a kilo or thereabouts. So this is very nice. It feels very chunky in my hands. This little lip over here is actually used for if you want to keep a smartphone or a tab and prop it up like that. And reviews have said that it does cope with a full-sized iPad, for example. That's nice. I can maybe keep my phone there just to, alert myself of calls or whatever while I'm using the computer. I don't intend on connecting it to my phone because, well, I don't really use a keyboard to type on my phone. So let's just see what else is there. Okay, we've got this piece of cardboard, which is the backing, that also tells you how to use it. That's nice. Very clear, very concise. You can use it for Mac or for Windows via Logitech options. You've got Bluetooth capability or Unifying. Let me tell you a bit about Unifying. Unifying is really neat because it's basically Logitech's technology that allows you to mix and match different products across their range. Say for example, you want a particular Logitech mouse and a different Logitech keyboard, but you can't buy them together. Well then, if they are Unifying capable, you can buy them separately and you only need one receiver to connect them with. Unifying is pretty neat, and how you can tell if something is Unifying compatible is look out for the Unifying logo right there, which is usually, if it's on a black component, will be black background with the star in orange. And you've got to install the Logitech Unifying software on your computer, and that allows you to connect or pair the two devices if you will. It also tells you their battery level, and if there are customizable keys, it allows you to do that. Now you can see that this F1 key here is blinking. That means it's trying to connect with my computer. It can't because my K230 is already paired to it as a keyboard, so I'll need to do the pairing manually. But for now, let me show you this here, which is the power switch. So I can just switch it off there, switch it on, switch it off, and on the back here is the battery compartment. Okay, everything looks quite good. Let's see, how do we open it? Okay, like that. The batteries have already been fitted, and here we go. This is the Unifying receiver. So you can see the Unifying sign on it. It says Logi. Now Logitech goes as Logi for some reason. And well, I don't really need this receiver right now because I've already got a Unifying receiver plugged into my laptop, and I'm just going to use that. Because like I said, that's the thing about Unifying. You can have two, or I suppose even more than two components from Logitech that are Unifying compatible plugged in or connected, and only use one receiver, which is really good because laptops don't come with that many USB ports anymore. I remember when I was in uni around 2009 when I bought a HP laptop, it had luxurious 4 USB ports, full size. Now you'd be lucky to find 3. Usually you can expect 2 and maybe a type C port. So now that we've seen what the keyboard is like, looks pretty nice, doesn't it? Let me just get this back. Let's see, how does this go back on? Okay, it's got some clips there. Okay, put it in there and right. Okay, like that. Turn it back over. First impressions are that it's very nice to type on. The keys have a good action to them, certainly more travel than my K230. Of course, I'm going to have to use this thing a bit and see how it fares. And the other factor is that the keys are a bit more spread out than on that, so my fingers are going to have to in effect relearn a bit of touch typing, because now I tend to touch type, which means that I don't look at the keyboard when I type, but I'm looking up at my monitor. So I envision a few missteps when I first get started with it, but the beauty of the human brain is it will actually adapt to this kind of thing pretty fast. That's why if you're typing on a laptop and you move to a keyboard, after about 10 minutes or so you're pretty okay with the keyboard. Okay, so that's the review part. What's this? We've got just a few regulatory information leaflets. We don't need that. We don't need this piece of plastic either. So that is the unboxing and initial impressions part of this review. I'm going to use the keyboard a bit and then I'll tell you how it fared. Okay, so let's have a look at the pairing process now. I'm hand holding the camera, so please forgive any shake. First things first, I think I'm supposed to switch this on. Press the 1 key, if you will, and then go to my computer, select find Logitech Unifying software. Now you can see what it says there. Plug it, forget it, add to it. You are now ready to use your Logitech Unifying receiver. Okay, let's say next. Okay, restart the device. You want to connect your computer. Okay, I'm switching off the keyboard and switching it on again. Now it's blinking. Okay, we have deselected your keyboard. Please type some characters. Okay, please confirm if the other characters you just typed. Okie dokie. I don't know why my phone is not really playing nice with the computer screen, but what to do. Next, finish, and that's it. So I've been using the Logitech K780 for about a week now. I've typed over 10,000 words on it because I'm a freelance writer, editor and content creator, and my impressions are it's a very nice keyboard to type on. You have to relearn a bit of your muscle memory, for example Ctrl C, Ctrl V, Ctrl X, those functions. If you're used to a laptop keyboard where your fingers don't have to stretch so much, you need to stretch them a bit more to use this keyboard, but that takes about 5-10 minutes to do so. The typing action is very pleasing as well. You can see that it doesn't really make that much noise. It's not a noisy keyboard, but the keys have a very positive travel to them. It doesn't feel like your typical mushy keyboard that you find on laptops and cheaper portable keyboards. This keyboard is very nice to type on for extended periods of time. Batteries, what about batteries? Well, it has 2 AAA Duracell batteries in it which had to remove a little paper tag to activate. Logitech says they'll last for 24 months. I don't expect that much out of them. That's too much for heavy use. So I'd say maybe a year to 9 months. When they wear out, I'll just put a set of rechargeable batteries in them. Then this little tray here, really useful for your phone. I can't put a phone in it and show you because I'm recording with my phone, but my phone with its case that makes it that bit thicker sits perfectly here. I can just bring my charging cable and charge the phone if I like from there. I can see the phone. I know where my phone is. If I want to reply a WhatsApp, I can just switch to device 2 on the keyboard and reply it via the keyboard itself, because this keyboard has Bluetooth plus Unify, as I said in my review earlier. However, there is one negative factor about this keyboard if you want to use it as a portable keyboard, and that is its sheer weight. This thing weighs 861 grams, which is quite significant. It has a solid metal construction, yes, but that weight means you put it in a laptop bag, you're really going to notice it. Your back or your shoulders are going to take a toll. If you don't mind that, and if you don't mind a little extra exercise, go ahead. But for me, well, this keyboard is going to be my desktop keyboard, if you will, and I'm going to use my laptop's own keyboard on the go, or the K230, which I've put in storage for now. So to sum up, I really like the Logitech K780, fully worth the price of 22,800 or thereabouts that I paid for it on pre-order from Ray Electronics. Now you will find this keyboard going for around 26,000, which, yes, is a bit steep for a keyboard, But if you consider why it offers the Unify plus Bluetooth capability, the solid construction, the nice typing action, the phone shelf here, I mean, I find it worth it given that I do a lot of typing. Logitech have cheaper models for you to consider, with and without Unify. There are so many other keyboard brands in the market as well, so you have a lot of choice there. But if you're looking for a K780, well, I recommend it.